Cast spells like I'm Severus. Puffin' on the best asparagus. Take my sweet time, never in a rush. Cause I'm bossy, drippin' sauce. Leo, rising, I am so inspiring. CEO, my title, my videos go viral. Take a good look at the fit, lit from my head to my toes. They all wanna sip of the drip, watch out when they getting too close. Turn it up, cause the kamikaze. Don't you interrupt, everybody watch me. Gonna level up, no you cannot touch me. Chillin' in the cut, dodging paparazzi. Big bands feeling generous. Got a big house, that's my preference. Sitting pretty at the top, Mount Everest. Yeah, I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Cast spells like I'm Severus. Puffin' on the best asparagus. Take my sweet time, never in a rush. Cause I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Yeah, I'm elevated. Yeah, so innovative. Accelerating. Bossy. I'm elevated. Yeah, so innovative. Accelerating. Bossy.
Senior night.
Been at it already, had my tarot read. Things are looking up for me,
have
that's
the
what my
honor
tarot
tonight
said. Been pumping out pheromones
of presenting you some of the best student athletes Crestview has to offer. We are proud of their dedication to their sport, to their academics, and to representing our community to the best of their ability. We know that they will go on and do great things after they leave us here at CHS. So without further ado, let's meet our Lady Cougar soccer players. First, we have Baleigh Jo Cordrey. Baleigh is the daughter of Joe and Ronica Cordrey. Baleigh has been a 4-year letter winner on the girls' soccer team. Baleigh is also involved in FFA, where she acts as secretary. She is a member of the student council, senior class officer, and also participates in track and field. Baleigh's proudest accomplishment is winning sectionals her sophomore year. Baleigh will miss all the fun memories she's made with the soccer team. After graduation, Baleigh will be a vehicle mechanic in the Air National Guard. Senior Baleigh Jo Cordrey. Our next senior this evening is Gracie Dinsmore. Gracie is the daughter of Steve and Shane Dinsmore. Gracie has played soccer all 4 years of high school and a 4-time letter winner. Gracie is also a team captain. Gracie's other school activities include president of the FFA, a member of the student council, class officer, and also president of the National Honor Society. She also serves on the green team and has participated in basketball. Gracie's proudest accomplishment is being FFA chapter president. Gracie will miss being part of a community that loves and supports our students and all the fun trips and activities she has participated in. After graduation, she will be attending college. Senior Gracie Dinsmore. Our next senior this evening is Kieren McClenathan. Kieren is the daughter of Chris and Ryan McClenathan. She has played soccer at Crestview for 3 years and is currently a team captain. Kieren is also a member of the National Honor Society. Her proudest accomplishment is being named captain of the varsity soccer team. Kieren will miss her teammates and friends and all the fun that they have at the team hangouts before games. After graduation, Kieren will be going to college to pursue a career as an athletic trainer. Senior Kieren McClenathan. Our next senior is Kylee Salser. Kylee is the daughter of Norm and Sherry Thompson and Mark Salser. Kylee has played soccer all 4 years of high school and is a 4-year letter winner. Kylie's other activities include cheerleading for basketball, and she participated in basketball. Kylee will cherish the memories the soccer team has made over the years. After graduation, Kylee is planning on enlisting in the Air National Guard and will pursue a college education. Senior Kylee Salser. Our final senior this evening is Alexis Thomas. Alexis is the daughter of Matisse Thomas. Alexis has played soccer for 3 seasons. Alexis's proudest accomplishment has been receiving awards for her passion in the field of art, as she has had numerous projects receive recognition statewide. Alexis will miss her teammates and friends, and following graduation, Alexis will be going to cosmetology school. Senior Alexis Thomas. And again, let's give one big loud ovation for our 2023 senior class. Congratulations, ladies.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Five members of the Lady Cougars take the pitch at home for the final time in their careers as we celebrate senior night here at Crestview for their matchup against 10-win Upper Sandusky and a tournament tune-up on a chilly night in Olivesburg. It's live and free girls high school soccer coming at you on a Tuesday night, streaming anywhere the internet can be found. And it's all coming up next.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Koorsen pregame show for a celebratory night here in Olivesburg. Crestview celebrating senior night with 5 12th graders tonight honored before the match. I'm Brian Skowronski. Jori Hollenbeck will be joining me sparingly tonight. She said not to ask her too many questions, but she'll chime in from time to time. I do have a couple of fun facts and some trivia that we'll play with Jori throughout the course of the night. But this is about the soccer and these two teams that are going to be competing, including Upper Sandusky, who's having a mighty fine season, seeking their 11th win of the campaign. And they definitely set the party off right. 6-game win streak right out of the gates. Several players on this team can score it too, as they've got 4 with 7+ goals. And defensively, they've shown a proclivity to be able to lock down against some quality opponents. 5 shutout wins this season. However, kind of slipping just a little bit right now. 2-3 over their last 5 matches. So we'll see if that trend continues here on the road. But Upper actually has been pretty consistent on the season, especially in contests where you would feel like they would be the favorite. They typically have played some of their best games, and you certainly feel like they should be, even on senior night, the team expected to win here tonight. Thanks in part to the play of Brooke Finscully, who has fully taken advantage of an expanded role as a junior striker this season. Only 1 score all of last year as a sophomore. And now that they are relying on her to be a big-time playmaker, we've seen number 13 definitely step up to the occasion. looking to have 20 goals on the season at least when it is all said and done. So look for that young lady right there to get involved in the offense early and often. She's got great speed, excellent ball skills, and just a nose for the goal. On the other side tonight, the Crestview Cougars playing some of their best soccer of the season right here and now, though still definitely searching for some offense. You see they're averaging just a shade over a goal per match. Gonna need, I think, at least a couple here tonight if they're gonna take care of the Rams, but a 3-2 record over their last 5 outings, including wins over Mansfield Christian and Loudonville in league play. And per my research, I don't think that they've ever played Upper Sandusky before, so this should be an interesting matchup. We're going to pause, though, for a moment for the playing of our national anthem. And actually, we've got a young lady who's going to be singing it live here, so I'm going to get her mic'd up.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rippling, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, beautifully done. What's your name?
Baleigh Jo Cordrey.
Hey, thanks a lot. Good stuff tonight.
All right, let's meet the visiting Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky.
Don't get a ton of live performances for the national anthem, so always cool anytime you get one of those.
Merriman.
Rams non-starters being announced here. So while they do that, we will meet our player spotlight for the night for the Crestview Lady Cougars. I gotta go with the sensational sophomore Devin Hickey. Breakout performance versus Loudonville, scored 3 of the 4 goals in a shutout victory, leads the team now with 5. So obviously when you see the scoring issues that the Cougars have had this season, they need someone that they can push the ball to up top and expect to get a couple of nice things to happen. That's what I think Devin Hickey can be for this crew. Solid athlete, good size, and starting to come into her own here as we are approaching tournament time. And it's crazy how fast the tournament comes, Jori. The tournament draw on Sunday, and then it's already right next week we start diving into the action. So it feels like it's right in the midst of the season, and then boom, it comes and it's one and done.
It happens so fast. I mean, the fall weather has hit, and tournament play, it's almost here. I can't believe it.
The Lady Rams are coached by Ty Calvin and assisted by Jason Norris, Scott Parcell, and Aubrey Wentling. And now Cougar fans.
So the Rams have been introduced, and now I'll turn it over to Athletic Director Tim Kuhn for the introduction of the Cougars.
Senior Alexis Thomas. Number 2, sophomore Tori Kidney. Number 4, senior Baleigh Jo Cordrey. Number 5, sophomore Addie Klein. Number 6, junior Elise Belcher. Number 7, junior Aaron Tackett. Number 8, senior Gracie Dinsmore. Number 9, sophomore Devin Hickey. Number 10, freshman Gift Pofi. Number 11, sophomore Olivia Grant. Number 12, sophomore Hallie Benedict. Number 13, junior Lily Klein. Number 15, senior Kylee Salser. Number 16, freshman Kaylin West. Number 17, senior Kieren McClenathan. Number 18, freshman Chloe Wetzel. Number 19, sophomore Emma Emmert. Number 20, freshman Darren Moore. Number 21, freshman Catherine Abshire. Number 22, freshman Cammie Taylor. And number 25, freshman Logan Moore. Your Lady Cougars are coached by Elizabeth Webb and assisted by Pete White. Best of luck to both teams tonight.
So both teams have been announced and are ready for action here tonight. What is going to decide this game? Let's dive into my keys to victory, presented by Koorsen Fire and Security. And I'm going with breakthrough. What does that mean? It's a couple of different plays on words. I feel like they need to send some through balls tonight and try to get young ladies like Hickey and company on the upper hand, one-on-one situations potentially with the keeper, and then even an early goal. Got to break through for that, and then protect Mac. Maddie Mack's got over 40 saves on the season. You don't want to ask her to be too heroic tonight. Allow her to just come up with the big plays when she needs to, but don't put her in a situation where she's keeping you afloat and in the match because she's being asked to do way too much. And then for the Lady Rams, I'm going to go with just say some grace. And I think we all need to do that sometimes. But in this case, it means Grace Walton, who's got over 20 assists on the season. You got to call her name as often as you can. She definitely stirs the drink for this offense. And then clog up the box. Force the Cougars to earn their goals. Don't want to give them any cheapies. Anytime that you see a team is struggling to find their offensive identity, if you can make them shoot from distance, it's definitely going to bode well and maybe make it a long night for your opponent. As that will wrap up our Koorsen Fire and Security pregame, and we are into action here. Lady Cougars, of course, in the black jerseys with the checkerboard on the sleeves. Upper Sandusky, the road whites. Definitely a crisp evening as Mac has to come out and make a play. And Jori, you're a weather nut. What kind of temperatures are we talking about tonight?
You know, it's not as cold as it was last night when we were at Mansfield Christian. Mansfield Christian last night, especially down in that, what do you even call that? Down the hill? It was cold last night. So I don't know. I would say upper 50s, low 60s tonight. I mean, it's a pretty nice night, though.
Oh, almost a pretty nice start here for the Lady Cougars as that one slipped right through the keeper's fingers.
A pretty nice night,
Take a
though.
second look at our Scout Construction replay.
Almost a pretty nice start
Last
here
second effort there by
for
Emily
the
Ham.
Lady Cougars.
The sophomore avoids some early match disaster. Crestview again trying to thread some of those through balls, so one of my keys to victory tonight. McClenathan has tried on 2 different occasions to just send one up and see if one of her forwards can't go make a play. This is going to be intercepted by Walton now in the midfield. Grace Walton certainly, I think, will be in consideration for an all-district type of player this season. 21 helpers on the campaign. I think she scored probably like 6-7 goals too, so certainly want to keep an eye on her tonight. So set up Emily Ruin now. who sends an easy one into the hands of Maddie Mack. Almost no pace behind this shot attempt.
Who sends an easy one into the hands.
And Mack sends a deep drop kick, finding some feet here with the Cougars, who turn it over, trying to get it up top for Olivia Grant. Do want to encourage you folks, per always, drop us some comment bombs on the Facebook and YouTube channel 1. We love making you guys a part of the action, so if you shout us out, we will shout you out. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, all that good stuff, and we will read your comments right here on the air. Good looking run being made down the far side of the field by Hickey. Big cross, but it's into the hands of the keeper. That's Ellingham. He's got a short punt, takes a hop at about the football 42-yard line. Ball up for grabs. Both teams with one shot on net so far. As Shiloh Shasteen tries to find somebody in traffic there off the cross. Good looking cut. And it's off target, trying to hook up with Grace Walton. So now the Cougars collect possession. But a bad giveaway right there from Grant, the sophomore. And back into the hands of Merriman and company. They'll push it out wide and go out for a throw-in for the Cougars. Who are celebrating 2 senior nights tonight. So if you want to check in, we are live and free in the volleyball gym as well. Who's Crestview playing inside, Jori?
Plymouth.
Got the Plymouth Big Red in the house, so 2 pretty close communities by one another. Good looking ball there. Now here comes Elise Belcher, looking for someone to try to dish it off to. A little bit of contact coming from the backside. And just not a lot of pressure being assessed right now. Oh, okay, because there was a whistle. I was like, Upper's really laying back. This will be McClenathan on the ball. She's kind of their set-piece specialist, and she's going to take dead aim. Skips it into the hands of the goalie. And Ham will collect. Kieren McClenathan, one of 5 seniors, celebrating senior night tonight. Always an emotional night for not even necessarily just the seniors, the fans too. Jori, you've seen quite a bit of these during your time at the OH Report. It's a little bit different feel to any contest, any time there's that celebration pregame.
Yeah, I mean, going into a game on senior night, you want to do your best for your team as well as yourself because, I mean, these are the times of your life in high school. So you want to be sure, to play your best, play your hardest for your girls. And, I mean, you can see them. They're fighting hard tonight. So I'm proud of these girls I know the game just got started, but I'm proud of these girls. And it can be intimidating too, just, because you're in the spotlight. So, I mean, senior night, it is a time to celebrate, but, I mean, have fun out there as well.
Big shot sails wide right there. Two shots now for Upper Sandusky. So our camera lady getting distracted by her text messaging. What's going on over here?
I'm so sorry. Adam is texting me. Our other director who's in the gym, I need to help him.
So here's a potential breakaway shot, just knocked over top. And that's from Devin Hickey,
Need to help
our
them.
player spotlight for this evening.
There's a potential
As mentioned earlier this
breakaway
month,
shot
big 3-goal
just knocked
performance
over
in a victory against Loudonville. So it gives the Lady Cougars a chance here with the corner kick opportunity. First one for either unit. Just about 8 minutes here into the action. Cougars got offensive players sprinkled all throughout the box. See what they end up doing. Going to play it short and set it up right up front. A lot of Lady Cougars there, and it gets ping-ponged around.
Oh.
Man, you almost want to say this is kind of a missed opportunity. No, I mean, look, there's 4 Crestview girls there that had a chance on it. And then they drill it, but it sails wide right there. So 3 quality looks so far for the Lady Cougars, and they haven't been able to beat the keeper just yet. But trending in a positive direction here offensively. Walton pushes this one forward. Foot race. Nearly won by Upper Sandusky. I think they're going to draw the whistle, though. So a little bit too much contact there with the physicality. And it'll go down as the second Upper Sandusky foul of the night. Off the free kick, it's one out of the sky by the Lady Rams. As Walton dishes, good-looking ball into the box.
Ooh. Ooh.
Got away from Mac as Finscully kept after it. And over the touchline now for a Crestview goal kick. Were you able to figure out what you needed to with your messaging?
I was, I'm a girl that wears many hats in the OH.REPORT business, so I was able to text and run camera, and we got it figured out, I hope. Crossing fingers. I did see that Plymouth and Crestview volleyball just went live, though, so I'm not saying you have to leave the soccer game. Pull it up on 2 screens if you can, but they are now live.
have to leave the soccer game.
Speaking of live, this Lady Cougar offense has been pretty lively here to start things off, and you love what you see so far from Devin Hickey. Another good-looking setup, had Belcher tracking on it. Elise just about a step behind as we're going on 11 minutes here into the match. Senior night, as we mentioned, here in Olivesburg at Crestview High School, and if you want to see the celebration pre-match, you can rewind to the very beginning of our live coverage tonight. Now, you've got a freshman in high school. Are you already just dreading, like, the senior night and what an emotional wreck you're going to be?
It's going to be so sad. I'm already an emotional person, so senior night, I'm already preparing myself. So just seeing her with her friends and seeing the pictures, I mean, she sends me pictures all the time with her and her little soccer friends. It just, being a mom to a high schooler is tough, but yet pleasing like most times.
Some most?
Some most. I mean, high schoolers, man.
They're a particular breed of human.
They really are. Especially this day and age with the technology and cell phones.
If you can get their attention,
yes,
that's half the battle. Walton working for possession now. She'll win it. And dishes forward. Nice flick. And another track meet. It's going to be won by Finscully. Almost a solid setup there by Shiloh, or to Shiloh Chastain.
Track meet.
Take a second look here.
It's going to be won by Finn Scully.
Looked like she kind of like alligator armed it, except with her legs. Is there a term for that?
I don't think so.
What's got short
Make
legs?
one up. A T-Rex.
No,
well,
those
he has
are arms too,
He has
yeah.
arms. Okay. Ooh, what's got short legs? Yeah, it is an alligator.
So just gator
gecko?
arms and legs. Blistered shot. Just a bit outside here by Walton.
Blistered shot.
A salamander? Salamander's got short legs.
I'll have to go to the Google machines unless we can get some help from some of our audience tonight. Anything out there got some really short legs that you can think of? No comments yet on the Facebook. Come on, people. We're all hanging out together. Let's be friends. Let's talk about it. Going to be the first foul on the Cougars here, so it's going to set up free kick opportunity for Aaron Merriman. Upper was quick to get to the ball first. And Mack eventually will come in and end the threat. But down there in the attacking third, we see Lady Rams. Definitely a little bit more urgency. And it can be tough sometimes on these chilly nights to find that extra burst, dig deep. And especially come tournament time. Seen plenty of matches played in frigid temperatures. Had a snow game last year for a sectional championship over in Mansfield. As Hickey's looking to get loose down the sideline. Here's Devin with the cross. Deflected. And she's earned another corner kick. Devin Hickey off to a great start tonight. Second time that we've seen her try to take a touchline, send it across. Had a solid pass earlier in the night. This time, getting an opportunity for McClenathan in the offense off of a set piece. Kieren, one of the senior captains, would love to be a big contributor. As she sends this one, headed up. And not quite clear just yet.
Ooh, somebody should have been there.
Rams get it out of harm's way, at least for now, as Salser pushes it back into the mix. And another opportunity now for the Cougs. Front of the net. And Lady Rams do a nice job of finding feet. Good looking hustle too by Devin Hickey. It's been all over the place so far. Big ball for Addie Klein, heavy first touch. So it gives to Merriman, who turns it over right back. Ball's going to roll out of bounds as we're 16 minutes into the action now. They're going to say last touched by the Lady Rams. So the Cougars throw it in down into the corner. And through the hands there of Ellie Ham. Just couldn't squeeze that thing, so another corner kick on the way. Be the third of the night for the Lady Cougs. McClenathan again will tee it up. And she'll send it back post. Oh, diving save by Ham. Wow, check this out.
Back post. Oh,
Hickey got a solid piece of it. Looked like it was going to sneak its way into the corner of the net. Cougars going to get possession back here with the throw-in. we're still looking for our first score on the Sutton Bank scoreboard. Big shout out to Rhonda Martin and the crew over there. Great generous sponsor of our Crestview athletics coverage. Chance for a one-on-one opportunity here for Upper, but Mack comes out to save the day. Now this one ripped from distance by Merriman. Mack again with the save.
It's for a one-on-one.
Gotta check out that first one though. Just made an
Upper,
excellent
but
read.
Mack comes out to
Looked like it
save
was going to
the
be
day.
one-on-one there with the keeper. And how about that teamwork right there? I think you're only supposed to be allotted 7 seconds to hold on to the ball. Mack got about 30 to get the shoes laced up.
That was very nice of her friend to help her.
And I saw we had a youngster just come into the press box. He's been helping work the concession stands. What's he up to now?
Well, that's our son, Michael, and I guess he's going to start exchanging phone numbers with some of the football players.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
So he came to get his cell phone, and I guess the football players are having a great time with him, so they want him to come back and help.
Well, if I may say, though Michael's only 8, he's a pretty fun texter. As that's a great setup, and Upper Sandusky gets on the board. Our player spotlight, Brooke Finscully with the goal.
Lady Red goal. Brooke Finscully.
Though Michael's
Take
only
this from the
8,
top.
he's a pretty
I mean,
fun
look at her. Make the
texter.
break at the perfect time.
That's a
Cougars had
great
no
setup.
chance at that one.
And
Definitely
Upper
not going to put that on Maddie Mack.
Though
Show it one more
Michael's
time
only
here.
8, he's
Just
a
an
pretty
excellent
fun
delivery.
texter.
Perfect
As
timing.
That's a great setup.
That came off her line. I think basically
And
what she
Upper
needed
San-
to. But Finscully, she's just a supreme goal scorer, number 18 on the season for. What an improvement going from 1 goal last year to 18 now this season. I see we do have our first comment flying through here on the Facebooks. What's up, Brandy Perrigan? Cheering on her Lady Cougars tonight. Where are you watching from, Brandy? You hanging out in the comfort of your own home? You got some slippers on? Maybe one of those heavy blankets?
That sounds nice.
I curled up with one earlier today, and I think it knocked me out.
You had a weighted blanket.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not real cozy. I don't know why. That blanket is not very comfortable.
Oh, interesting. Because when I threw that thing on, normally I use like some lighter blankets, but that's when I just went right into like
La La Land?
It just, man, I was done.
It is supposed to help with that. So it's supposed to help with anxiety and restless leg syndrome, and the weighted blankets are supposed to help with a lot. So you're probably helping something when you threw that thing on you. But you don't sleep much lately.
Sleep come and go. Take it when you can get it. But I haven't had a nap in
a while.
So today was good. Little 2 hour snooze fest for me.
I think I woke you up when I came home.
Yeah.
My bad.
Getting up at 5:30 a.m. when you're up till 1 and 2 a.m. It's not great for productivity. That's why you get those cat naps in every now and again.
Well deserved.
Another foul goes against Upper Sandusky, their 3rd of the night. And for Crestview, as we're past the midway point here of this first half, got to be a little disappointed with themselves.
Oh.
They generated some good-looking opportunities early. It looked like they were going to take a lead just right out the gates. As Salser steps to it, I think she garnered a late whistle.
We're going
to call this on Kylee?
Just
Oh,
right
that's
out
just
the
perfect
gates.
defense. All ball.
Salser steps to it.
Well, tough break for the Cougars defensive line. As now Upper's looking to take dead aim here from the football 30. And flicked on, but off target there from Finn Scully. 5th shot of the night for Upper. 3 of them have been on frame. And a big heavy touch here goes off the right foot of Shastine and out of bounds for Crestview possession. And definitely feeling like fall out there tonight. As it just kind of just smacked us right in the face, didn't it? It felt like maybe kind of end of summer vibes for quite a while. And then all of a sudden, when Mother Nature decides to flip that switch, she did it with authority.
Thank you, son.
You get some phone numbers, Mike? Yeah, who's your new friends? Keaton? Keithan. Okay.
All right. Maybe you guys can play Fortnite or something together. Oh.
It's going to work out in Crestview's favor as it settles at the feet of Grant. Taking it to the middle of the park, switching fields now. From sophomore to sophomore with Hickey. And she can't make an athletic effort to keep it in. But speaking of fall sitting in, Jori, you want to know a fun fact?
Oh, yes, I do.
You're an autumn baby, right? Born in November? That's considered fall.
Yeah.
Did you know that 30% of centenarians are actually born in autumn? So you have longer longevity than the average human being.
Yes. Well, that's good news. I like that.
Well, good news for you. I don't know about the rest of us. Going to have to take care of you for a long time.
But, I mean, luckily for me, every few years my birthday falls on Thanksgiving, so.
Oh, including this year, right?
Including this year.
You're a Thanksgiving baby.
Love when my birthday falls on Thanksgiving, even though I cook everything.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one where, of course, Thanksgiving it shuffles around on the date, so you don't feel like it's kind of stealing some of your shine?
Oh, no. Because I can make what I want and get the I can get as full as I want, and that's what you do on Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, right, but then there could be a whole second day, like my birthday, for example. I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
I get 2 such opportunities to be a total glutton.
But do you have a feast?
Oh, yes, I do, if I want to. I'm usually feasting on greasy food and adult beverages in Vegas. Hopefully we can get back there this year.
Hopefully. I want to see that sphere.
Oh, Tim Kuhn, athletic director here, says never been to Las Vegas. Had our Madeline Zazzuto, who's actually calling the Crestview volleyball match tonight, making her commentary debut for OH Report. Just got back from Vegas yesterday, so we'll see how much energy she has after spending 4 days in the desert. She did call me a little concerned. She was like, I wish I would have known about this weeks ago that I was going to be making my debut tonight. Surprise! Welcome home.
She's going to do great.
I know so.
She always does a fantastic job in whatever she does for us, so it's going to be great.
You know what's not great? Our clock cam out here. It looks so crispy until the sun goes down, and then, I mean, it's inaudible. I don't know.
Oh, that was so close.
Just misfiring right there. And that would have been a senior Baleigh Jo Cordrey. Oh, that was prime time set up. And just wasn't able to put it away. 4 shot for Crestview. They've only been able to put 1, though, on target. And kind of been a common theme for them this year with the 1.25 goals per game average. Definitely like that to be at least 2. But they've been looking pretty sturdy here offensively, at least in terms of creating offensive looks and opportunities. But the rough thing about the beautiful game, Jori, is that if you don't put them away, it's all for naught. So you can make all these great-looking plays, but if it doesn't find the back of the net, it doesn't go on the stat sheet as anything.
I know, and that's the name of the game, and sometimes I feel for these girls because they are playing hard. I can see it.
They got great look right here, though, with their senior McClenathan, and she's going to drive it back post.
McClenathan.
And
she's going to drive it back post.
Well, as you watch on the Scout Construction replay, looked like Olivia Grant was like expecting a flag to come in for like defensive pass interference or something. She thought she got held.
Oh.
And Walton takes a little shove. Grace is definitely a firecracker. We know her from Lady Ram Hoops the last few years, covering them over there.
And Walton takes a little
Gosh, that's coming up quick, too.
Basketball season just on
my.
the horizon.
I better start working on some graphics and bumps, and I've got a list of stuff I got to start working on. It's coming quick.
Foul's going to go away from the ball here. A late whistle comes in. 4th against Upper Sandusky. So negates a potential scoring threat there. As McClenathan awaits the restart. Just over 11 minutes showing on the clock. And the Cougars are going to make a rare substitution. Actually, both sides are going to get some fresh bodies into the mix. We haven't seen a ton of changeover in this opening half. Certainly head coach Elizabeth Webb wanting the seniors to get as much PT as possible on their big night. Double team swarming that time, and they take it away from the sophomore Grant. So here comes Merriman, deep throw-in, and it goes over top of everybody. But Upper Sandusky maintaining possession with Riley McCreary here, looking for some potential options. And Rulin a step slow to it, so here comes Belcher. Big ball down the far sideline. Foot race here for Hickey. Devin with the cross. And must have went out of bounds way before that cross. It's hard to hear the whistle up here, though. I don't think Devin heard it either. Though she gets another chance. Slapstick across the face of the defense. Now Hickey again drives it back post, charging. Ham again able to come up with it.
Now Hickey again
as you see
drives
Grant
it back post, charging.
would have had a chance to push it in, and saw the look all over her face. Thought that she was going to get a cheap one. And who doesn't love cheap thrills, huh, Jori?
I mean, I love them.
You're a regular shopping at the thrift shops.
I love
They know you by
me.
name up in there.
They do. I love shopping at the thrift shops. I try to go to all of them at least once a week.
All of them.
All of them.
There's a lot of thrift shops out there, so that lets you know.
Okay, I'm going to stick within the
scale.
Mansfield, Ontario area.
Who's got the best variety and selection?
Oh, volunteers. For sure. And now they've started categorizing from like small, medium, large. Before they didn't do that. They would just put everything on a rack. And then they're also doing it by color now. So if you're looking for a certain color, you can go to that color and look for your size. Oh, it's amazing in there. They're doing a great job.
Shout out Volunteers of America. Need to be a sponsor of our programming here. They're a nonprofit, right?
Yeah,
so
I
they
would
ain't paying
think
no
so.
taxes. They got plenty of advertising budget, I'm sure.
I'm sure they even have secret rooms like for Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff. And I want to get back in there. I love old stuff, digging through. Hey, one man's trash is another one's treasure, right?
Yeah, I throw away a lot of stuff on my curb that seems to get picked up by some folk in the alley.
I wish I knew who that was.
Oh, a chance here. The shot drifts.
Oh, so close.
Lacey Belcher
Here the shot.
there with the latest. Hammered it all the way. And it was nice formation there by the two defensive players to kind of force her to send that one far post.
I believe that was a handball.
Be the second infraction against the Cougars tonight. As first touch off the restarted giveaway, Crestview gives it right back. Oh, nice ball to Walton. And a free kick on the way here for Upper Sandusky from about the football 25-yard line. And from just about the middle of the field, so you can take dead aim, and that's exactly what the Rams are going to do. But it's sent wide.
Middle of the field, so you can take dead aim,
Just
and that's exactly
much
what
spicy
the Rams
mustard
are
on that
gonna
one.
do. But it's sent wide.
Is that the best kind of mustard?
Spicy?
What do you think, Tim? There's a lot of
honey
mustards
mustard?
out there.
Ballpark.
Tim's vote is just for just standard ballpark. Spicy's good. I like the Grey Poupon.
I love the Grey Poupon. Honey mustard is our kid's favorite. Well, Aaliyah's favorite.
I love the Grey Poupon. Honey
It's a
mustard.
tough one.
is
I
our
do feel
kid's
like
favorite.
mustard
Always.
might be an underrated condiment. Doesn't quite get the love and adoration that it deserves.
Really? I think it does.
You feel like it gets the respect of the people
Yeah.
and the taste buds?
I think so.
Because there's only a few
I think
different
mayonnaise.
varieties.
Mayonnaise doesn't get the respect.
Well, I definitely don't respect mayonnaise. I don't put it on anything. No chance. You can keep it.
I'll take the whole bottle.
Oh, nice move in traffic, and she squeezes it in. Goal number 2 here for Upper Sandusky. Aaron Merriman, the senior.
Merriman with the Ram goal.
And that's huge because it's short time,
Move in
5:32
traffic,
remaining. You see just the
and
end of it. I'll try to
she
back up the
squeezes
replay a little bit
it
more
in.
because that was a
Goal number
sensational showcase. Let's see here.
I'll take the whole bottle.
Oh, nice
40
move in
species of the mustard
traffic,
plant.
and she
There's one of them right there
squeezes
on display.
it
That's a little
in.
bit of spice right there from
Goal
Merriman.
number 2 here for Upper
16
Sandusky.
different types of mustard.
So there's quite a few more than I was anticipating. You normally only see a few different variety on the shelves. But I think globally, my guess would be honey mustard is probably the odds-on favorite just because who doesn't love a good chicken finger basket, some fries to dip in there?
That sounds so good.
Düsseldorf mustard, whole grain mustard, honey mustard, spicy mustard, American mustard, horseradish mustard, Dijon,
Ooh.
Horseradish mustard. That sounds good.
fruit mustard, disgusting,
Yeah, fruit mustard.
Fruit?
sweet mustard, beard mustard, Creole mustard, Chinese hot mustard,
Oh, I do like the Chinese hot.
Chinese hot mustard.
bearded mustard, and Grey Poupon.
Yes. Oh, so Grey Poupon has its own category.
Dang, okay.
Did not realize. Yeah, Frenchies are fancy. Little contact, no whistle. Walton drives through, and she's going to carry all the way into Crestview territory. Here comes Grace Walton. Now gets pressured. Lays it off to the young lady who just scored. Give and go action. And Walton kind of short-footed that one. The alligator foot. Has anybody given me an idea of something with some
No,
short
and you
legs?
haven't used the Google machine either.
Yeah, I'm going to get on there at the half.
Okay.
And I see Smith, Michael, Jacob. Wow. Do you trust anybody that's got a last name for a first name and then 2 first names for middle and last names? I think we will. He says go Rams, though, from Nevada, Ohio.
Hold on, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So his name's Smith Michael Jacobs. So typically they say, if you got the two first names, could be double trouble. But in
Okay.
this man's case, he's got the last name for the first name and two first names at the end. We'll just leave it right there with the
You said that so fast.
Am I speaking a little bit too quickly?
No,
for you?
no, you're fine. But what that sentence you just said about the first name, last name, that you said that real
Well,
fast.
if you ain't first, you're last, Jori. Don't you know it?
All right, just trying to watch the ball.
Well, let them know that's actually not true. They're second, third. Hell, there's even fourth. Not in tonight's match, though. There will be a winner and a loser. Oh, great ball. But offsides. Oh, you heard one of the parents. No! They're not buying it. Here, let's see. I'm going to back this up.
Not in tonight's match, though.
Okay, so great ball.
There will be a winner.
Oh, okay.
And a loser. Oh,
Yeah,
great
she was a step off.
But
And usually,
offsides.
to the naked eye,
Oh, you heard one of the parents.
you'll think that a player is onside, and then you back it up. And these referees, they're pretty darn good. So you don't want to question them too often because we have the benefit of running it back in slow-mo, and we usually see they know what they're doing out there. As we're approaching 2.5 minutes to play. Where's the defense for the Cougars? Just allowing them to get knifed through. Long carry. Let's back this thing up from midfield.
We're
Erica Rowland,
2.5
the
minutes
freshman's
to
just like,
play.
okay, no one's going to pressure me. No, okay,
Where's
still
the
no,
defense
okay.
for the Cougars?
And then lays it off. Makes a nice run and overlap
Just
play.
allowing them to get
Step and
through.
firing, but it's off by Finn
Walk.
Scully. 9 shots, though, for Upper Sandusky. 5 of them have found the target. 2 of them into the nylon.
I'm getting cold now. I'm going to have to put my jacket on at the half.
Thank you for the update.
Oh?
This one off the football
Thank you
crossbar
for the update.
from Grace Walton. Good look at our Scout Construction replay. Speaking of Scout Construction, if you need a project done, Josh Mobley, he's the guy to do it here. Crestview graduate and does a lot of work at my house, and it's looking a lot better.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Thanks.
a lot of love to Josh.
Josh is the man.
Big fan, and you can click on his website in the description of the game down below if you're looking to get some projects done this winter in the crib, though. Don't take away from my projects because I'm definitely going to have Mr. Mobley come over and do a few things for us during cold season.
Oh, yes.
Final 50 seconds here of the opening half. Ball races away there from Grant, who made the turn. And as we approach the break, please do stick around for our Koorsen Fire and Security halftime show. Jori and I will have some more fall trivia for you guys. We'll have some stats. Then get you ready for second half action. As McClenathan draws the whistle here, Rams are going to have to get to it quickly, and they do.
Second half action.
Off the restart, they're going to push it out wide, trying to find Riley McCreary. Defended well for the Cougars. Trying to make this a 2-0 game heading into the break. And that's exactly what it is going to be. So we have reached the half here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field. Upper Sandusky looking for win number 11 on this season. They own a 2-0 lead. After a quick commercial timeout, we'll be back with some stats, analysis, and more. You're watching live and free girls high school soccer exclusively on the OH Report.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa!
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Thanks to all of our generous sponsors for bringing this game to you folks live and free tonight from the Cougars Den, including Sutton Bank. Oh, all my readers just say the same thing, and it's not really the Sutton Bank tagline. I do know them, though. Earn cash rewards with all of your favorite purchases
with
Kasasa. Lacey Construction, experience you can trust, done right and on time. Koorsen Fire and Security. If you've got a need for either of those to protect your home or business, do click on their link in the description and call over there. Tell them that Brian sent you and ask for Timmy Bays. Timmy is the man over there. Scout Construction Services, LLC. You just saw that great-looking guy in the commercial. That's Josh Mobley. He can do your projects, and they're always, I believe, looking to hire some quality carpenters. Frito Lay, inspired and driven by one purpose. Life's moments? That sound right?
Life is fun.
Life is fun. And, yeah, I think that's all of our sponsors. Love you guys. We'll be back with your halftime stats here in about 1 minute. Get a cold drink or a warm drink. We'll be back with you guys. We have reached the half here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field, and this is your Koorsen Fire and Security halftime show. I'm Brian Skowronski, joined by the lovely Jori Hollenbeck tonight, and it's 2-0 here on senior night. Upper Sandusky getting the upper hand so far. Like what we saw from Crestview early on in terms of their creativity offensively, and things really fizzled out. Rams have been able to capitalize since then with a couple of nice goals. So a little bit of a bummer on senior night here for the Cougars, not getting off to that early start. And I think it did cost them, Jori, not getting like a quick shot in the arm.
It did. I mean, I noticed some placement issues, you know, like there were a few shots that there could have been someone there. But again, you know, senior night, you're coming out, trying to shine and stuff. So, I mean, the nerves are probably there as well. But a team like Upper Sandusky, they've just had one heck of a season. So even, the Cougars going up against them, that's got to be intimidating as well. But, I mean, just the placement I've seen and, a few big plays where the girls could have been there. But other than that, I mean, they're out there trying.
Show you the first half stats, courtesy of Koorsen Fire and Security. 10 shots, half of them on frame so far for the Lady Rams, and just the 4 shots for the Cougars. 3 of those came, I want to say, in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the match. Since then, they've really cooled off. Haven't been able to get the same type of success rate that we saw early on in the contest. And Devin Hickey, though, she's winning her matchup on the perimeter. Got to find somebody on the back end if she's going to keep delivering those solid crosses. On the other side of things, we saw Finn Scully get the party started with scoring at the 20-40 mark. And then a little bit later on, Erin Merriman made it 2-0 at the 5-minute mark. And that is how we got to our score 2-0. All right, Jori, I know why you're actually here, because you love fall.
I do.
And I got a few little nuggets for you, okay?
Okay.
Did you know that there are 7,500 apple varieties?
What?
2,500 types grown in the United States, and worldwide, 7,500. And you're like, what does that have to do with fall? Well, because the bobbing for apples.
No, I understand what it has to do with fall. It's apple cider. I'm going to be making some stuff for our Halloween party. I'm going to cut up some little apples that I saw on TikTok, and then you put chocolate or caramel all over them, and then you can sprinkle them with like mini M&Ms. Apples, yeah. Apple is definitely fall.
You're speaking my language there. Jori, did you know that more people fall in love in the fall time?
Aww.
Well, according to Redbook, the cooler weather actually makes people want to get closer to one another. Kind of snuggle up in the fall.
It's the warmth.
And that's why there's a lot of summer babies.
That's why we got married in the fall.
Yeah, we got our anniversary weekend coming up, and we're treating ourselves to a very romantic date at Cleveland Brown Stadium. Highly looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to the Jack on Saturday night. I'm going to win some money on those slot machines.
Yeah, well, you got to win us back some money for all the money that I spent on those tickets. Don't ask how much they were.
I can do that.
Bit pricey this season to go to the Browns game. Last year, when we had those front row seats for Monday Night Football, and then I had front row seats for the Jets game too, I paid less for both of those pairs of tickets than I did for our mid-section level tickets for the Niners game on Sunday.
That's okay.
So
it's just being together.
Supply and demand, baby.
That's what we're there for.
Did you know that pumpkin pie spice doesn't taste like pumpkin at all?
Pumpkin pie spice?
There isn't even a real pumpkin
it's
in
like
it.
Cumin. Cumin?
I think it's cumin.
Cumin?
Today you can find pumpkin pie spice flavored lattes, donuts, and cookies, candles, and even air fresheners, but it just don't even taste like pumpkin. Only America calls it fall. The season was originally just called harvest.
Or autumn.
And then autumn came around much later in the 1300s. That, according to CNN, they usually get their facts straight. But when English poets started using the phrase, the fall of leaves, it became very fashionable to call the season fall. So by the mid-1800s, after the split of the colonies from England led to a language change, England actually reverted back to autumn, and the Americans, because we didn't want nothing to do with whatever they were doing overseas, we were like, you know what? It's fall to us.
Okay.
Last but not least, bobbing for apples was a courting. The women would bob for them, trying to get the right apple from the man that she has her eye on.
What?
So how they say, like, the apple of your eye? I don't know if these are correlated, but that would make sense.
I had no idea. I just thought it was a game.
If the woman was
apple.
successful, it was taken as an omen that they were meant to be together.
Wow. Okay. I like that fact. I never knew that.
Bobbing for apples is one of the grossest traditions in the history of society.
Well, it is now.
You just
now
lobbing
you
your
show up to a party and they
spit
say, yeah.
all up in there. It's like a bunch of different people taking a bath in the same thing, and then you stick your mouth in there. Yummy. But if it's in the name of love,
Back then. Nowadays, it's frowned upon to probably do that. We're not doing that at our Halloween party.
definitely not.
I'll
What
have some other
what's the plan for the Halloween party? Do we got one?
I'm putting it together. I got some work to do.
That's all I need to know?
Yep. All you got to do is take the big TV outside and turn on football and hand out candy. That's your job.
Tim Kuhn approves?
No.
You gotta have the big screen outside. Our trick-or-treat in our neighborhood always falls on a Sunday.
The last Sunday.
Last Sunday of October, and I'm a pretty busy guy on Sundays. It's my only, air quote, day off, even though I still have to work a little bit. But during football season, I get pretty distracted between the hours of 1 p.m. and, well, say 11 p.m.
But on that Sunday, between the hours of 4 and 7, you'll be outside.
Watching football,
Watching
like
football.
I always do.
Yeah.
Quick foul call here, going against the Lady Cougars as we open up second half action. I'm Brian. Jori is with me tonight.
Hello.
And we do want to hear from you, the audience out there. So, got a couple more comments coming in. I see Sandy Ham says, "Go Lady Rams." Brooke McCleary shares that same sentiment. She's cheering on the Rams too. So we've got 3 in the comment section cheering on Upper Sandusky and just 1 for Crestview. Where are the Cougar fans at tonight? Big foul right there.
Where the Cougar fans at tonight?
And you see Kieren didn't even hide it. 2 hands in the back. Little shove
right
to
there.
Aaron. And a chance here to drill one. But Maddie Mack doing what she's done so often this season. Got 50 saves plus.
Here to drill one. But Maddie Mack.
Nice one right there. Big through ball. This is one of my keys to success for Crestview tonight. They got some pretty good speed. Here it is on display right here with Grant. Oh, and she just gets destroyed. Oh, man.
That was a hard hit.
Speed, here it is on display right
Look at
here
Ham.
with Grant. Oh, and she just gets
She got the ball first.
good speed.
Let's see it one more
Here it
time.
is on display right here with Grant. Oh, and she just gets
So I believe by the letter of the law that clean play, 2 kids charging at full speed. Just Ham, a little bit bigger body. And the sophomore paid the price, but she's fine, staying in the match. I don't know about fine. It's easy for me to say up here. I didn't just get body checked at 50-degree temperature down on the pitch.
Right. These girls are playing tough.
Check in on the volleyball action going on next door here and see what's going on with the Lady Cougars on senior night in the gym.
You need the patience and the pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heaters need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and
We're going to get a throw in coming up on the far side.
Yeah, I want you to check in on the other game too, the Devil Dog game.
Absolutely. Let's get you guys some updates. 3 live streams going down tonight, all senior nights. And it looks like Lady Cougars lead 1-0 over the Plymouth Big Red. And they've got a 13-8 lead in the second. And Crestview had an opportunity there to try to trim into the deficit here on the pitch. Well played, getting there first by Rowland. as Devin Hickey, one of the fastest players out on the field tonight. See what type of impact she can make. And Salser's going to come up and handle the throw-in. Cougars trying to get some numbers forward. Sprinkled all outside of the 18 right now. And they'll play it back to Kylee. He's going to let it roll out. She'll throw it in all over again. Kylee, one of the 5 seniors, playing on their home pitch for the last time tonight, as Hickey wins it back and drew a whistle, actually.
As Hickey wins it back.
Yeah, that one can kind of go either way. Wouldn't have mattered much, as her, I think it was intended to be a cross, but nobody even tracked it anyways, and Ham was able to come through. Oh, and I see we got a great picture posted here for the senior displays for volleyball tonight. Very cool. So if you jump on the OH Report, I at least see it on Facebook. You can see what the senior display looked like in the hallway for the Crestview Lady Cougar volleyball seniors. How many seniors you got on volleyball, Tim? 4 seniors celebrating their volleyball senior night. And boy, got some pushing and shoving going down. And I told you, Grace Walton is a supreme competitor. This is the second time that she's really just got bodied up. And she bounced up, didn't like it much, as Baleigh Jo Cordrey hit her with a little hip check, and I think she's going to get a yellow card. Maybe it's just a stern talking to. Actually, both players going to get a yellow card. So they'll have to be on their best behavior for the rest of the match. If you were to earn another yellow, that equals a red. I'm not sure how they came up with that math, but that's how it rolls. 2 yellows equals a red, and they would have to miss their tournament game. For the Cougars, they're at Genoa on October the 19th. Upper Sandusky, I think, still has to wait the winner of a match before they know who they'll play. I think they got a high enough seed that they're already slated in the sectional championship. I'll double check that.
Oh, I see my son.
Does your son have snacks?
He doesn't. It looks like he's got a friend.
Snacks and friends. That's called a winning combination right there, Jori.
That's a lot bigger than him.
Well,
that's okay. He's taking care of him. That's okay. He's in good hands.
I've got an update on the Devil Dog Day game. Do-do-do. Third set, Danville on the road, looking for a sweep of East Knox on senior night. So the Lady Dogs got some work to do.
Dogs, come on.
Though they're all even at 10-10 in that third set.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's always a chance, Jori. Just got to believe. Got to get some of that Ted Lasso in you. The favorite show of one Travis Berardi. Can't believe how many times he's watched that whole series. Nice attack that time by the Cougar defense. Looked like Shastine was going to turn into a shot attempt. Then some nice pressure came in. And again, kind of the same scenario as the Cougars try to clear it, but Hoffbauer waiting on it. And now on the fly, it gets deflected. Shastine. And this one from distance. Not a whole lot behind it. So another save for Maddie Beck.
And this one from distance.
And just the second shot for both teams combined here in half number 2, though almost 7 minutes into it, so plenty of time still remaining here.
And our son is back in the box, so he's safe.
Did he bring you any treats?
No, I mean, I think he brought himself some treats. But he does
Sharing
have
is
a friend
caring.
with him, so that's cool. Keeping him
Nice.
warm.
Ball squirts away from the defense. See if Hickey and company can do anything with it. Takes it towards the middle of the park.
No, these girls are trying. It's getting a little colder out there, too.
Temperatures do feel like they've certainly dropped from opening kickoff tonight. Crestview with their first shot attempt here in the second half. Have not had many on target for the entire night, just one. Though they win it out of the sky there. A lot of ladies in black uniforms trying to funnel forward. Belcher gets fouled as she tried to make a quick turn on it. So McClenathan will set it up for a free kick at the football 32-yard line. And Kieren pushes it into the mix. Up for grabs here. And Lily Klein to the middle.
Oh.
Ham couldn't squeeze it as she got into a little tussle there with Hickey. Now it looks like the Rams are going to get it out of harm's way with the carry down the near side. I'm going to run back a quick replay for you guys.
Line to the middle.
Yeah, Ham came out, didn't go after it with her hands. And Hickey took her down with the shot attempt. Upper back in control here with Merriman. Seeking out some options. Ball bouncing around, then knocked out wide, I think, by Upper. I think that was Chastain. Thought that she was going to have a friend out on the wing. Did not. So it rolls out of bounds, and a chance here for the Cougars to try to get on a counter strike. Again, it goes out on the far side over by the Upper Sandusky bench. And you see a lot of blankets out there tonight, Jori?
Yep. Yeah, once that sun went down, it got a little chilly. I put my coat on.
I am outfitted in a hoodie today. Don't normally rock hoodies.
No, you don't.
Very rare. Legal throw-in on the far side from Emily Rulin. We'll get the ball over to Crestview. Well, I don't know. They're going to let them do it again? Obviously missed the call. I don't think it was like a youth game where they're like, okay, try it again. This time do it right.
Yeah. You have the ref walk over and show them how to do it correctly.
We got a few more Cougars fans making their way into the comment section on Facebook. What's up, Sandra Glenn Whitman? Says go Cougars. Number 11, Olivia Grant, seems to be her favorite player. A couple of exclamation marks. As the Rams looking to get back into the attacking third. Merriman on the outside of the 18. It's met by Salser. She's been solid tonight on that back line. And ripped out of there. Jason Hissong as well. Says the Panthers FC wishes Coach Webb of the Cougars and Coach Ty of the Lady Rams the best of luck going into tournament play in the coming weeks. If you have not got in yet, a comment for us on Facebook if you're watching there. Drop us a line. I'll shout you out. Looks like YouTube, the chat section's pretty quiet for now.
Strange. YouTube's usually on fire.
It can be the Wild West from time to time. More viewers on the Facebook, or excuse me, on the YouTube than Facebook too.
Non-YouTube fans. But I wonder if they're watching at home.
On the big screen.
On the big screen. That's what I do. I turn on OH Report when I'm at home on the big screen and just watch. Cuddle up and watch.
Sounds delightful. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be in the bleachers up on the lake during a cold Sunday afternoon?
I actually have my heated jacket charging.
Smart.
So I'll be okay. My feet might get a little cold, but I'll wear my boots, and I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, there's a special elixir that you can chug down that kind of negates some of the cold factor up there.
Yeah. That might help a little. I just hope it doesn't rain.
I just want both teams to have fun.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
Not true at all. I really hope it's a rough afternoon for the Niners.
Oh.
But my God, do they look good. Sunday Night Football really sent some shockwaves through my body, just seeing how dynamic they are in every position. No weaknesses. Not a one. Mr. Irrelevant looks like he's one heck of a quarterback. Do you know what that means in the NFL, Jori? To be Mr. Irrelevant.
Don't ask me about him. Oh, last pick in the NFL draft. Thank you.
So it's interesting because if you're drafted like the third to last pick or the second to last pick, oftentimes you're forgotten unless you make a name for yourself in the league. But if you're the very last pick, it comes with some great recognition. They talk about it all the time.
Okay.
If you actually make a roster, it gets mentioned on the reg. That's the situation for Mr. Brock Purdy.
Interesting. Well,
The more you know.
if my son's ever drafted, I'll be like, well, you could be first.
Well, he might want to play his first youth snap of football before he makes it to the league.
Yeah, we need to get him in there.
Gotta get him signed up for at least some flag or something. Another set piece on the way for the Lady Rams. McClenathan picking up the foul there. But Crestview's doing a nice job of just packing it in tight when Upper Sandusky gets close to the box here. And again, case in point. So Lady Cougars, they're allowing a little bit of space until they get outside that 18. And a late whistle goes against Upper, their first foul actually of the second half, as we're more than 15 minutes here into the session. If you're just joining us, both goals came in half number one. Finn Scully had the first. Aaron Merriman, a late time goal with about 5 minutes to go. When the contest is complete, we will have our Koorsen Fire and Security post game that will include an interview with our Lacey Construction Most Valuable Player. Lacey does some nice work. I had a commercial shoot with them today. 6 weeks ago went out to a project site. It was mostly dirt, not a lot there. I come back today. Good looking back deck. Family's loving it.
Nice.
Creatures running all around it, and the family enjoying some snacks. The lady, just for, I said, hey, if you guys don't mind, you bring out like maybe a couple of drinks, a plate of food to really showcase that you're using it. This lady made a whole charcuterie board.
What?
I was too shy to be like, a couple bites. But it looked lovely.
How long did that take her?
About 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So she, I guess, does it for a part-time either work or a hobby.
Okay. Well, then there's your 5 minutes.
Charcuterie queen.
Man, I want to get on her level. It'd take me like 45 minutes. I'd be like, hold on. Take a seat.
Now, it was not of the meat and cheese variety. It was of, there were nuts and berries in this particular charcuterie
yum.
board. So I think that's still.
Yeah.
Class.
Okay.
Here's Hickey with a step, an extra touch, and near post. Knocked down by Ham. And then cleared out of there by the Rams. I thought maybe one too many touches here for Hickey. She got herself in trouble. A couple of players tracking on that back end of things. Like to see her kind of fire it right away, but it does earn a corner kick. First of the half for either side. 4th overall for the Cougars. After a short timeout for some shoe tying. And typically we see Kieren McClenathan will handle these, but they're going to let Hickey do it this time. Great looking ball, back post. Heavy traffic there, but nobody from Crestview was able to get a chunk of it.
Great looking ball, back post. Heavy traffic
Pretty close.
there.
And it gets the Cougars now out of position. Counter strike on the way, formulating here for the Rams. As this one hops into the hands of Mack. Shot attempt from Kylee Conley.
Formulating here for the Rams.
Sophomore just taking matters into her own hands. It was like a 2-on-5 there, so just trying to make something happen. Again, Hickey.
Trying to make something happen. Again, Hickey.
So 4 shots now for Crestview in the second half. None of them on frame. So the Lady Cougars certainly got to start straightening things out there. They want to try to get back into this as the clock rolls beneath 21 minutes to play. Senior night here in Olivesburg. 5 Lady Cougars recognized tonight. Alexis Thomas, Baleigh Jo Cordrey, Gracie Dinsmore, Kieren McClenathan, and Ham comes out to scoop that one up. Kylee Salser as well, another senior member. Didn't want to leave her out. Comes a sky ball, rocking into the far side. And kept in play here by Crestview. Slick move to get it back into the feet of Belcher. Makes a nice turn out wide. Elise pushes it out into the corner. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds, so it'll be Cougar possession. Throw-in coming up. And can you believe it? NHL's back now, Jori. Opening night tonight.
Oh, really?
How much do you care?
None.
I wouldn't say none. We are going to be going to a Blue Jackets game next month.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Already
that.
got some box seats for that.
Never been.
I have not been to a Columbus game either. Pretty pumped. And especially when it's free 99, baby.
Right.
Shout out Timmy Bass.
Timmy Bass. Congratulations, Timmy Bass.
Yeah, just got married, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. That's our contact over at Koorsen. So again, if you need some fire and security protection at the crib, at your business, holler at Timmy. He's a newlywed. He needs your business. He's taking me to a Blue Jacket game. He's a good guy. Nice job stepping up here by Dinsmore. Knocking out of harm's way, at least for now.
Well, they grow old so fast. He's 8 and already sitting with the high schoolers.
Well,
time flies.
Must have done something cool. I will say one thing about my 8-year-old boy is Walton unloads this one into the hands of Mac. He's not shy to talk to anybody.
About my 8-year-old boy is
He'll pretty much
unloads
go into any crowd at any time, as long as there's snacks, and make his presence known. But isn't that the great equalizer? Snacks.
Snacks, yes.
Long run down the far sideline leads to a shot and a goal here. Lady Cougars getting on the board as they cut the deficit in half. Olivia Grant, end to end, coast to coast, making it happen with that shot right there. Perfect entry, right where it needed to be.
Getting on the board as they cut the.
Awesome stuff. Let's show that one more time.
Sideline leads to a shot and a goal here, Lady Cougars.
Getting on the replay here. Turn that off. Sorry about that. So we got a whole new ball game with just under 18 minutes remaining. Nice carry by Olivia Grant there. For the Cougars, we'll see if this kind of sparks them. See sometimes just a little wave of momentum, and if a team can hop on top of it and ride it, get themselves obviously right back into the match, but now just one goal away from an equalizer. Neither team has had a tie so far this season.
Oh, that's good.
Well, good and bad. If you're coming out on the losing end of things, Jori.
Well, you're right.
You'd rather have the tie, I presume, than a loss. Though they do say that a tie is kind of like kissing your sister type of thing. Never heard that before?
No.
Let's check in on this nice long run. Oh, and I think it just got away there from Hickey. Though Devin with a cross, it's headed up.
Man, she like did the splits trying to get that ball.
Another look here at Hickey.
Just got away there from Hickey.
What's going on with the replays now? Check my settings real quick, folks. And I'll check the comment section. Do have one more. Les Horner. Brian doing a great job. A+ commentary? Come on.
Whoa.
Come on. You guys. You guys. Oh, man, yeah. I never even had an A to me. So to get the A+, I knew that was a little out of my range.
Oh, man.
Kind of fluffing me up here, but hey, I'll take it. I'm going to snapshot, send that to Mama at home. See? I can do it. Actually, I got A's in gym class. Let me backtrack that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Used to crush lunchtime. Still do.
Oh, yeah.
Some things never change. I've already had 3 full-size meals today, and we are getting a 4th tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm hungry.
Excellent.
I'm not cooking.
But you're not
though.
cooking.
I'm not cooking, though.
So we'll have to figure out.
It'll be too late.
Maybe if a neighbor wants to drop something off on the doorstep, be home at 10-ish.
Our neighbors are going to probably be
Our
in
neighbors
bed.
are so busy. One of our neighbors has been sanding and then painting his house nonstop for 3 straight weeks.
But before that, he built a fence in the backyard.
This dude, I mean, big ups to new neighbor Robbie for turning the hood into something that people want to see, want to live in.
It's beautiful. They're doing a great job on that house. And she loves trees and birds, so she's decorated that yard so pretty.
And a great name for our neighbor too, Fonda. How many Fondas you ever met? Just one for me.
I love Fonda. I do.
You're pretty Fonda?
Yeah, I'm pretty Fonda.
That's pretty cool.
What era is what year
Was Fonda a name?
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever
I
was.
think it's like the 80s.
Really?
Fonda? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. 70s, 80s.
Have to use the Google machine. Nice step up that time by the Cougars. Defending well, though. Forced in kind of a defensive role here. Ever since Olivia Grant had that score at about the 18-minute mark. Now Belcher lets it fly, far side, heavy touch. And trying to chase it down. Just a shade behind. Substitution coming in now for the Lady Rams. As it's tough to see on the clock. Under 13 minutes to go. As you see the heavily blanketed bench there for the Lady Rams. Trying to keep it warm. It is definitely hot chocolate season.
Mm-hmm.
You can
With
doctor
a
it
hint
up
of Irish cream.
however you need. That's how real men wake up in the morning. Cross to the middle. Finn Scully lays it back. Now here's Walton. Pretty play with the patience. A little handsy, didn't draw a whistle. I think Merriman thought that she got fouled. But the Rams will keep it as that's ricocheted. And now Addie Klein sends it away. Back and forth we go. Towards the middle of the park, a couple of nice touches. Cutting back now is Chastain. And she'll earn a corner kick opportunity. The first one of the second half for Upper, actually the first of the game. Didn't get a chance to tee one up in the first either. And they got a freshman that's going to be handling this. This is Shiloh Chastain. Plays it near post. Three Lady Cougars waiting on it. Walton tried to drive one. Off the deflection, back out to Shiloh. Solid player for a freshman. Been very active tonight. On the stoppage of play, check in on the YouTube. Still no comments. I don't know why you guys are so shy tonight. Then over on the Facebook, a couple more comments coming in. David Graber, our number one senior is Kylee Salser. Number 15 in the program, but number 1 in his and Mama's hearts. Go Kai. Also got Sandra Glenna Whitman says, go Olivia Grant. Grant's Ramers, my grandkids, very proud of them. Thanks for chiming in, David and Sandra. As we are approaching the 10-minute mark. Upper Sandusky been held scoreless here in the second half. As Crestview within a goal of evening things up here. Frustrated Hickey. Thought that she could get around the defender that time. And what a big ball of energy she's been. Number 9 has been up and down the field all night, working that right wing. Don't know that she's taking a break either. Matter of fact, Coach Webb has not really utilized the bench often tonight. So letting her starters get a heavy workload here on senior night.
I just want to play.
Finn Scully lobs it over the top of the defense. Back line waiting on it, though, for Crestview, and they are yet again here. Couple nice plays from that back line. Walton tries to make the turn. Tori Kidney waiting on her. And now McClenathan just clearing it out here to the near side. Kept in bounds by Hickey. Rams getting Shiloh Chastain back in, and Finn Scully, actually. Their leading scorer, junior, taking a seat. Imagine that they're going to try to sneak her right back into the match, and sometimes a little bit of gamesmanship, or at least a strategy by coaches when it gets under 10 minutes or so when you're in front. Run down a little clock by utilizing the substitution method. Still plenty of time, though. And Salser lays it back. Now big ball here will just trickle out of bounds. Off the deflection. Throwing coming up here for the Cougars. Right in front of their bench. Great throw into Devin Hickey in traffic. Tried to unleash one with the left foot. Now Devin with the cross near post, but Ham's waiting on it. If you had to just pick one ham-inspired dish, Jori, where are you going? What you gonna eat?
Oh, that's a really tough question. Ham-inspired dish.
Are there very many out there? There gotta be. They've been eating pigs for generations.
I mean, I like little ham sliders. The little party girls, as your mom calls them.
Oh, yes.
Those are so good. But I mean, I like our smoked ham that we do at Easter. But is that a dish? No, that's just the ham.
Grant sneaks it in. But it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Crestview will maintain possession. Boy, those party girls with the Worcestershire sauce on top. Holla back,
so
young, and so much
good.
butter on them. Grandma knows how to make a hearty meal.
No, your mom makes those.
My grandma, I believe,
Taught your mom?
she's been doing that since I was
Grandma
a wee lad.
makes the macaroni. Oh, that macaroni.
Longhorn Cheddar 37. It's my grandma's hashtag on Twitter. She's never even seen Twitter. Oh, what a settle. But look at all the Upper Sandusky Rams circling around Belcher that time. But Crestview, you can tell they're kind of at that do-or-die portion of the match as we're approaching the 5-minute mark. 9 girls getting involved up on the offensive side of things. So a couple extra bodies in the mix up here. Rams are really going to have to be on their P's and Q's.
Yeah, these Cougars, they're fighting hard now. They want this.
We get another substitution here. Baleigh Jo Cordrey going to be back in, presumably for the last 4.5 minutes. And I think all the seniors out of the field, right? So about half the lineup out there. This is their night, Jori. Can't play inspired now.
Come on, Cougs.
What you waiting on? Here's one of them. That's McClenathan. Able to get a piece of it. Keep it in possession. But ripped away here from the junior. Actually, Klein, nice job to get it back. And here comes Belcher on corks one.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Nearly slipped through the 5-hole, too. Look at this. Ham did a nice job to put herself in solid position. Off the turn, the setup for Hickey crashing in. Ham is there yet again. Just a good old-fashioned ham and cheddar, Jori.
That's what you want? What about, I don't ever make the green beans with ham.
Well, because who really wants green beans in their diet? I gave that up when I was 8.
I like green beans.
I actually do, too. Lying.
Green bean casserole with a roll.
Don't love the casserole, though. What's the white goo that you guys throw in there?
Cream of mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the onion straws.
I like the onion straws. I do like a little crunch on top. But the cream of mushroom, to me, that's kind of the turn-off point for that dish.
I think I smoked ours last year with the turkey. It was really good.
Dinner cannot come fast enough here for yours truly. Still don't know what we're getting, though. Unfortunately, in between here and our home, there's like no restaurants to stop by. We'll have to get some type of a delivery service.
Oh, $2.45.
Who delivers out here, Tim? For anything, for food? Nobody. We did get JJ's Pizza to bring out some food a couple of Fridays ago for our crew.
Oh, okay.
Hollenbeck General Store. Haven't popped in there in a while.
Their ice cream.
Oh, yes. That's what they're known for. Big scoops. Lady Cougars would love a second scoop here of some score.
That'd be nice. We need it.
They've been on the attack. They've been the aggressor over these last several minutes. They got plenty of girls in the box. Belcher turns into some trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is going to be punched out of there.
Rams in the way.
Chased all the way to midfield here for Finn Scully. Looking to switch fields. Dinsmore's there. And that's kind of a killer, at least clockwise, to have to clock it out of bounds. Now Upper Sandusky can take their time. Get some bodies moving back over on this side of the pitch. Now Dinsmore gives it away. Rowland stepping up, finding Finn Scully. And any score, of course, for Upper Sandusky would be basically the nail in the coffin here, as we're only 75 seconds away from the final whistle. And the urgency starting to rise. You can feel it on this side here in the home bleachers.
1 minute remaining.
Off the header there for Elise Belcher. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for the Cougars. Maybe have one or two more chances here at trying to find the equalizer down the stretch. They'll lob it into the box. Karate kicked out of there. And now McClenathan takes a little bump in the back. No whistle. And the Rams would do well to just try to kick this thing down in the corner. As Belcher turned into a double team and lost her footing.
10, 9,
in the final seconds, melting away here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field as Upper Sandusky has came to the party, and they will leave with a 2-1 victory. Kind of spoiling senior night a little bit here for Crestview, though a hard-fought battle for the Cougars until the final gun. Stick with us for the Koorsen Fire and Security postgame. That'll include some stats as well as an interview with our Lacey Construction MVP. It's on the side of the other side of another commercial break. We'll be right back live and free here on the OH Report.
I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
We are back now with our player of the game presented by Lacey Construction. Brooke Finscali joining me. Excellent match for you, and it's been an awesome season so far for you girls. So let's start with just kind of the collective. 11 wins now on the campaign. How good does it feel as you're heading into the tournament to be in double figures?
I mean, it's definitely great. Like, compared to last year, our record wasn't, like, that strong. And moving forward now, it's, like, it's great to have accomplished that. We're beating a lot of teams that we haven't before, so it's really exciting.
And for you to get that go-ahead goal early on in the match, Crestview, they came out with some early momentum, but they weren't able to capitalize.
Yeah.
How big do you think that was to not allow them to get on the board first and then you come in with the lead?
I mean, coming out, we were definitely nervous. We weren't expecting them to be as strong as they were, and I think getting that goal pretty quickly helped, like, build our tempo up, and it was good.
And for you, 18 goals on the season. I saw last year you just had one, right, as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So how have you been able to make such a big leap here in your junior year?
In the spring, I was working, like, with Coach Ty during, like, my free time, and just during practice, like, focusing on what I need to do, because I had to step up this year. I started on defense, and now I'm working my way up.
Well, you've definitely done that. You got some momentum now going. You got one more match before you go into tournament, though. But what are the expectations for Lady Rams when you guys get into the postseason?
Postseason-wise, just keep working at what you should be, like, focusing on by yourself. Definitely just putting in the work in the off-season.
All right. Well, congratulations on a big win here on the road, 2-1 over Crestview. Do you take anything in kind of like spoiling their senior night? Did that mean anything to you?
I mean, we were definitely talking about it before the game. We were kind of excited. It was just like, I don't know. Everyone wants to do that when it comes down to it.
Well, you were able to do it on the road. Who do you want to shout out tonight for having a big victory?
I want to shout out to my mom, my team, and my coaches.
All right. Brooke Finscully, our Lacey Construction MVP. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
We welcome you back for the Koorsen Fire and Security post-game show. You're taking a look there at Jori Hollenbeck making her kind of commentator debut tonight, right? You don't normally do this.
No.
What'd you
don't ever
think?
do this.
You like it?
It was fun. Yeah, I like working alongside you with a headset. And as long as you ask me like fun questions and give me facts and stuff, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, not so much fun on the field, at least with the outcome tonight for the Crestview Lady Cougars. So they really did fight hard. They had opportunities early on in the match and then late in the match too. So in between, I think they kind of lost the 60 minutes outside of the first 10 minutes and then the final 10 minutes. They did a little bit better with possession, though, in the second half, created some opportunities. However, They've just had this proclivity on the season of losing these tight ones. They give up a couple of early goals, and it definitely cost them again here tonight as they drop it 2-1 on senior night. But I did like quite a bit about what we saw from Crestview. It just feels like this is one of those teams and one of those seasons where no matter what, it's just hard to get over the hump and keep the good times rolling coming off of 3 wins in their last 5.
Yeah, and I mean, I have to give it out to the girls. I mean, they tried their hardest tonight on senior night, and I mean, it's going to be all emotions because now they're probably headed inside for a little party and stuff. But I mean, they played their best, and I know that, you know, it wasn't, you know, the outcome that they were wanting. But I mean, they're with their friends, and I feel for them a little bit.
As do I. One more match coming up here for the Lady Cougars before they end up getting into their postseason tournament. Crestview will finish things up. Well, we'll tell you about Upper Sandusky first, who does still have one more match remaining in the regular season before they await to see who they will play in the first round of the tournament. They will host Tiffin Columbian on Thursday night, looking for win number 12 on the season, and it would be 3 consecutive victories if they are able to knock off the Tornadoes. A lot of momentum riding into the tournament. Norwalk is the competition for Crestview. Lady Cougars will go on the road before taking on Genoa at their place on October the 19th in tournament play. Jori, any final words before we wrap things up here?
I hope everybody had fun listening to me and my husband talk, and I had fun. Maybe we'll do it again.
We definitely should.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. Now let's go get some food and get warm.
I am all for that game plan. Do appreciate everybody out there watching tonight on both Facebook and YouTube, and most especially, thank you to our sponsors for bringing you live and free coverage tonight, including Sutton Bank. Get all the fun stuff you need with Kasasa, checking the pays, Lacey Construction, Koorsen Fire and Security, Scout Construction Services LLC, and Frito Lay. For Jori Hollenbeck, I am Brian Skowronski, saying so long for now. I'm on a game. Actually, not tomorrow. Not on a game tomorrow, but I'll see you guys on Thursday and Friday. Big week on the OH Report. We are the future of local sports. So long, y'all.
Good night.